Welcome to the Investing for Beginners community. I'm your host, Johnny. And in today's video, we are going over the Schwab U.S. Dividend Equity ETF, ticker symbol SCHD. We're going over the update on my $5 a day challenge, and which basically consists of me putting $5 into this company every single day since the beginning of 2024. We're going to go over the first ever buy, how we're continuously buying, and my strategy moving forward as to what exactly I'll be doing with it in the future. It all starts right now. All that I ask is that you smash the like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We have over 100,000 members in all of our platforms: Facebook, Discord, Instagram, Twitter. And if you want to be a part of a fast-growing community such as this, you want to learn more about investing and how you can earn more money on that hard-earned cash that you work so hard for, then definitely subscribe. Okay, guys, so just like I said, let's kick back for a minute, enjoy this awesome opportunity to grow this account. So, year to date, this is where we're going to start, year to date. Now, Johnny, people are asking me, Johnny, why didn't you just put $260 in it in January? You'd be up 5%. You're right, I would be, but this company could have also went down 5%. No one knows the future. All we can do is look at the past and make predictions. So, easiest way to invest, okay? We now have a market value of $263, with an average cost of $76.98. Now, it is up almost 5% year to date, and we're up roughly 3% year to date. Now, we do have $8 in total return, which is just fantastic. But if we were to invest the $200 back at $75, we would then have 5%, 10, we'd have about $10. So honestly, it's only about a $2 difference as far as taking $263 here or averaging down $5 a day. Now, how do you do this? Well, it's simple. You can go to the order summary. I'm not sure it'll actually let me do it right now, but it'll ask you, do you want to do a reoccurring investment? And yes, I said yes, I do. So now with a reoccurring investment here, $5 a day, your average price paid is $77.01. The current price is $79.41. Pretty cool. Now, it's kind of interesting. It says $77.01. I could have bought at $75.86, and I could have waited for this pullback and bought at $75.25 and made even more money on top of what is already available. Now, my first order was placed on December 29th, 2023. So I did start this like a day ahead of schedule. I believe that was like a Friday before the end of the year, but it was only $5 at $76.01. You invested $100 last month and $245 or 3.18 shares since your first order, December 29th. It also says I'll invest $1,250 into this one stock or this one ETF by December 29th of this coming year, exactly 1 year. Now, as you can see here, order summary, last order was March 12th for $5. Next order will be today for $5, and upcoming order tomorrow for $5. Now, typically they will do the orders around 11 o'clock or so. We can go ahead and look at view order history here. And as you can see from the very beginning, looks like December 28th, $5 here. That's the initial I made. And then I started the recurring investment, $5 every single day. Now, for some reason, it failed here. It did not take the order here. So what we did was I went ahead and just manually bought $5 worth right here. That's why it looks a little different. It may be because I didn't have enough buying power, but at the time I had like $20 or $30 in it. So it may do that as like a fail-safe so it doesn't overdraft you or something. I'm not too sure. But anyways, I can see January 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, we've been putting $5 in it every single day. And it's actually starting to add up now, guys. Now, $5 can be, a cup of coffee. It could be that Coke that you buy, say a Coca-Cola or Pepsi that you buy every day for lunch. Who knows? Maybe you're already saving $5. a month. You just don't know where to put it. Well, with that said, we can get into a little more details here. So it's going to show you roughly the same thing we just talked about in the recurring investment. You can pause investment or you can end investment. You can create another recurring investment. You can edit the investment to where you start, maybe put a little bit more money into it if you want. But basically, it's all up to you on how you want to customize it. Some people put $5, $10, $100, right? So what does that mean for us? And what exactly is SCHD? Well, SCHD tracks a market cap weighted index of 100 dividend paying US equities. Now, the cool thing about this is a lot of SCHD, it has 104 holdings, but a lot of it is in industrial, financial services, healthcare, and technology, and consumer defense. The other rest would be consumer, energy, communication, basic material, and utility. Now, the top 10 holdings is 41% of their total assets, so almost half, which would be Broadcom, AbbVie, Merck, Home Depot, Texas Instruments, Verizon, Chevron, Cisco Systems, Coca-Cola, and Amgen. As you can see here, it shows their percent of assets, with Broadcom being the highest, and then AbbVie, Merck, and Home Depot. Okay. What does this mean? Well, guys, look, ETFs are awesome, okay? Because basically you're buying a company with a ton of portfolio managers that are constantly readjusting the portfolio to make sure that the bottom line always goes up. When you start seeing this dip here, they will reconsider everything. Is this the right company? Is it going to bounce back? Do we still need it in our portfolio? Is there something better that we can switch the company out for? What are we doing to ensure that the stock price continues to rise? Okay, Verizon slacks off 1 year, doesn't do good. They may consider getting rid of Verizon and taking it out completely, reducing their position size, or even adding more to their position size, depending on the outcome of each of these. Now, these are just a few of the names that they have in their portfolio. As I said, it's only about 41%. So they have more stocks and more companies in their ETF holding. Now, I love ETFs because they do all the work for you. I could buy Broadcom right now, AbbVie, Merck, Home Depot, and I can make my own portfolio of all these individual stocks. I would then have to monitor them daily, weekly, monthly, yearly, making sure that they're upholding to their appreciation and that their company's doing well. And I have to, each one specifically. But with an ETF, they do that for you. And that is just awesome. So some key statistics here on SCHD. They have over 54 billion alumni. They have a fantastic PE ratio of 18. Okay, so what is a PE ratio? A price earning ratio. That's how much you're going to be getting for every dollar that you invest. Okay, or for every $100 you invest. So we don't like negative PE ratios. If this is a negative number, stand clear of it, stay away from it, wait for it to possibly go positive again, and then maybe consider investing in it. I never invest in negative price earning ratios or PE ratios. I also don't like PE ratios that are overly, like, super high. Like if it's over 50, I usually won't touch it because that means it's a little bit exaggerated, and we may want to kind of take a step back and reevaluate the company. Okay, so anywhere between, like, say, you want to get paid too, so between, like, say, not negative, so 0 to 50 or 0 to 40 or 1 to 30, okay, is a good range. Now, average volume is about 3 million, and volume for today right now is about 1 million. The 52-week high is 79.53 with a 52-week low of 66.67, which is great because, as you can see, in a year, they don't have a lot of volatility. They have periods where they slightly go down, and they have periods where they go up, period where they go down, and then since October 27th, it has done nothing but have an upward trend, which is fantastic. We love investing in companies with an upward trend. Now, their expense ratio is 0.06, so they do have about a 6% expense ratio, okay? Or I'm sorry, a 0.06 expense ratio. That's very tiny, very small, and you will probably not even really even notice, okay? Especially making 12% a year, possibly 55% in 5 years, and over 217% on their max since 2011. So that small little fraction of an expense ratio is not that important, okay? Other than that, guys, they have an average annual return here. A month in for the year looks like 8% for 1 year, 8% for 3, 12% for 5, and 11% for 10. Now, since inception, it says it's about 13% on their average annual return month in. Now, on the quarter end, it's about 4.5% for the year, 10% for 3, 14% for 5 years, and 11% for 10 years. Now, since inception, they've actually acquired 13% on a quarter end average annual return, which is just fantastic, guys. I mean, you're throwing money into this and it is just going up. Now, that does not always have to be the case. As you can see here, we do have some small little pullbacks, but ultimately the company is going up. Now, this is a investing for beginners community, but I also talk about day trading, swing trading as well, which is a little bit more advanced, I would say. But at the same time, I would hope that you guys are learning and growing so that way you will be able to one day trade, swing trade, day trade, if that's something you're interested in doing. If you are interested in doing something like that, well, I have another community that you can join, which is on the Discord, link in the description below, where you can see my exact trading styles, what I like, what indicators I use, what setups am I looking for, what is my criteria checklist when getting into and out of a day trade or swing trade, as well as getting involved with other community members, talking and sharing thoughts and ideas that you may be interested in learning about. We do shout outs. Just now today, we did one on Mara, buy at 20, sell at 21.30 for a 6% return in less than 30 minutes. Mara can still run up even higher, set those trailing stops to catch him. Okay, so I know this is a SCHD update video, but we also have another channel here if you're interested in day trading and swing trading. And if you leave a comment in this video, you will be set up for our free monthly giveaways. We have them on the first of the month. Last month we had a winner here and he picked the mystery box and got a lot of great prizes. We're actually doubling this, so it's going to be a $200 Amazon gift card or a $500 mystery box. So definitely comment below this video or any video. The more comments you have, the more entries you will get put into the giveaway. So definitely fun thing to check out. Also, one more thing before you go, guys. I have a lot of investing for beginners asking me how do they start investing and where do they start investing? Well, guys, right now MooMoo is offering a 8% interest on your uninvested cash. So for every $100, you can make $8 automatically for just holding it into these brokerage accounts. So you can get up to 15 free stocks. I believe you have to deposit about $100. You'll get the free stocks and then you could then sell them, use them, do whatever you want with them. Now, I do have MooMoo, WeBull, and Robinhood. All those links are available in the description below to get you started with your investing journey. Now, you can set up all three of these accounts if you want simultaneously. Put $5 in each one just so you can get comfortable with the platforms. You can do paper trading on the WeBull app, which is just fantastic, and that is something that I use a lot. I use WeBull and I use Robinhood the majority, but I also have a MooMoo account and I have a TD Ameritrade account, which I've had for over 10 years now. One last thing, guys, I want to mention here. If you want to grow your small account from this to, say, something like this and start actually taking money out just because you finally understand that you can, okay? Because you're learning the system and now you're able to pay yourself. Well, guys, it starts with learning how to make anywhere from 1 to 3% every single day. Even on a small account like this. This is a screenshot of my account a couple years ago. okay, about a year ago. It was $300 at 3% makes me $10, but 3% of $30,000 making me about $1,000 a day, guys. And this is something that you can totally do. It doesn't take a lot of time. Well, it does take time, but it doesn't take a lot of, necessarily skills. You can learn these skills. You can spend time developing skills. You don't need to be a rocket scientist coming into it. You don't need to be a engineer or someone with a financial background to get into investing. You simply start investing low amounts of money, and then over time you learn those skills and you grow. Okay, not everyone has the skills on day one to make $1,000 a day. And with that said, I appreciate your time, I appreciate your support, and definitely go watch some of my other videos. I have everything from long-term investing, dividend capturing, trading the news, day trading, swing trading, scalping, and so much more content on this channel. We have over 500 videos and many more to come. So get involved with our community and our YouTube channel. And don't forget that giveaway. April 1st, it's coming up. We got a giveaway. You might be the lucky winner of $200 or a $500 mystery box, which is all the things in that box has to do with you as a investor. So thank you guys. I appreciate your time and your support, and we'll see you in the next one.